So, with this last reset, normal heroical gear opened up, but also, Warfronts started. Uh, the first Warfront that we have available is what is it? The Arathi Highlands. So, when you logged in, you probably noticed you had a quest in either Borealis or I'm assuming in Zandalar uh, to go to this war. Go to the Arathi Highlands, and they give you a quick little. Basically, it's just a quest to like quick overview of your base, of either the Horde or the Alliance base, and seeing where your mines are, where the lumber mill is, where everything is. There's also a bunch of quests that you can do, and I'm not entirely sure if they are weekly, if they're like at least, or okay, I should say, for the Alliance, we had quests that we could do in the Arathi Highlands because we had control of the Arathi Highlands. And I'm not sure if these quests are repeatable, like if they're ones that just come up like when your faction has control. Definitely the world quest to kill the world boss there is one that you get when you have control of the area. The quests are pretty simple. I mean, for at least the Alliance side of things, that I'm sure they're probably pretty much the same on the Horde side too. Where we just had to go and like kill 20 elementals and 20 of something else and 20 of something. There's just a lot of just like killing things in that area. And they gave most of them gave or not ore hole resources, but war resources. And one of them was like a 340 chest. I'm assuming it goes based on like whatever your highest difficulty of like raid you've done. So in my case, it gave 340 gear. And if you're missing a piece, that's a great way to get your eye level up a little bit more when you have the Arathi Highlands. Through all that, I got a bunch of war resources that I'm still working through. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty great considering like last week at this time I was struggling just to keep like 100 resources, or every now and then you get a world quest for like 100 or 200. But this was like, okay, I had like over 1,000 when it was done, so I had like more than enough to do my weekly stuff. So yeah, when you can do Warfronts, you should do them. If you are a faction that doesn't have control of the Arathi Highlands, you will be able to queue up for actual Warfronts, where you'll be, gathering resources in the Warfront, building, doing buildings, doing troops, actually fighting, Horde or Alliance NPCs, but still you're fighting them to, take down the enemy's base to then have control of the Arathi Highlands. I'm not entirely sure how this works. If like, I know like on the Alliance side of things, if you click on the table that you would use to queue up, it shows you a little bar and it will say, Horde resources, and the last I looked it was like 51% they had. I'm not entirely sure how they get those resources, like if that's like based off of like how many wins they've had, like the more wins they have, the more resources they get, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. When I did it on PTR, or not on PTR, but on beta, it was just click on the table, Q. You know, it wasn't. This part of it wasn't quite there yet. But yeah, when I did it on beta, it was quite fun, despite the lag. But you know, that shouldn't be there when the Horde is probably doing it this week, and when we get to do it as Alliance, probably next week, if not a little bit sooner. Like I said, it's based off of that bar of like how many resources they have. So yeah, if you're Horde, how do you like Warfronts? And if you're Alliance, how do you like your boost in Orhall resources this week? Or, god damn it, not Orhall resources, but Warfront resources, whatever they're called. Yeah, so let me know. And until next time, bye.
Remember when you told me you believe in something, and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim, and come